Welcome, I'm Grace Ambrook, and today I'm talking about outcreating obstacles. So let's break it down. What are obstacles? What's outcreation? Obstacles are those energies, those perceptions, those repeating patterns, those nagging thoughts that seem to, collectively we kind of label them as an obstacle, like they're in the road. And so we spend a lot of time trying to get them out of the road, and that's not always necessarily the best way to go about it, but which is why I'm introducing you to outcreation. But in essence, the obstacles are these things about us, about our world, about others, that appear to be constantly in the way of us achieving the success, whether that be your business success, the successful relationships, the financial success, or the health success. There are these things that we term collectively obstacles, and we spend a lot of time mostly trying to get rid of them. And so when I talk about outcreating obstacles, then this is a process whereby we actually tap in to the creation energy. So whether we're conscious of it or unconscious of it, or whether we're working consciously or unconsciously, we are in essence creating and contributing to everything that is happening in our lives, including our obstacles. And if they're now appearing as an obstacle, then it's clearly an unconscious impact that is like so jolly, so fucking frustrating, yeah? And because you're doing all the right things, quite often these obstacles at the level I'm talking about when we step into the outcreation, which is going into this deeper understanding and deeper connectivity and engagement with the creation principles and with our choices. And as we dive deep into the creation and conscious accountability and understanding in the genetic line, and a lot of the patterns that are up at the moment are very long genetic lines, and there are portals available for us to jump into those things that are so ingrained that we don't even realize that they're there, but they're contributing to this creation of the obstacle energy. So we're going to outcreate by going into these ancestral lines and look at the DNA component within the experiences that you're having that appear as obstacles. And in the 3-week expansion beyond, this is why it's outcreating obstacles, in this 3-week deep, finely tuned investigation and expansion into beyond. See, there's an obstacle. getting to the juicy bit, and then we go, oh, what am I saying? So there is the ancestral karmic component to obstacles, and then there is the current life component to obstacles. This can be parental programming, trauma in the body, body memory, and any of these things they're the ones that are creating our current belief system. And of course, all belief systems are based on a judgment. So when we're out creating something, we actually go into the judgment and reorganize and reframe this judgment. It'll be a judgment that you've made on yourself, a judgment you've made on others, or a judgment that you have made about life and the earth. And so we're going to cover both of those around 3 particular obstacle patterns. Now, depending on who jumps into this opportunity, what those obstacle patterns will be, because they'll be very relevant to the group that actually gathers. So But you will know if you're in this space where you're totally ready to step into this next level of experiencing life and success and the fullness of you, all of you, because all of these obstacles that we're out creating are obstacles basically to the greatest presence of you. And as we work in this way, combining both the ancestral karmic component and the this life component, then the availability for rapid change is pretty expansive, and we would love to have you there. There's going to be, over the 3 weeks, there's two. We meet twice online. On the Tuesday, I'm doing the transmission and the awareness and the transformational processes around a particular obstacle, and believe me, you will relate to it. You'll have an individual expression of it, but you will relate to it. And then on the Friday of that week, then we get together again, and it is live coaching. So bring your experiences to that call, and we'll utilize what I transmitted on the Tuesday to unravel even more deeply. So there'll be question and answers, live coaching, and then we'll do the same for the remaining 2 weeks and around a different pattern. So there will be a general pattern which will be absolutely identifiable to your own personal experience in each of those weeks. And then at the end of this, you'll have techniques and tools that you can continue to utilize for yourself when you come across obstacles, where you outcreate them and move way beyond this battle energy, fighting the obstacle, way beyond that into creating from the depth of all of who you are, accessing the magic, the love and the light that sits at you, that absolutely understands what the dynamic is and what to do about it. So we'd totally love to have you join in. All the details of how to do that are below this video. Thank you so much. Bye for now.